before we even get into the video, look at the way this box arrived. It is, I feel like every time I order from Amazon, the boxes come just like this. it's getting a little bit, it's getting a little bit ridiculous, but yeah, so I just had my manga orders arrive, and I thought it would be nice to kind of open the boxes and show you what I got. So if you give me a moment, I will go do that right now. So obviously the Amazon box was a lot easier to open because essentially the tape just wasn't, the tape wasn't holding on to anything. The box was just completely open. So yeah, opening it was really simple. And of course there is uh, one thing that this channel really doesn't have to worry about, but the rest of it is what you see before you. So just give me a second as I get this kind of out and presentable. Okay, so we're gonna start with the Amazon order. And essentially what happened is I needed to get some covers because in the previous video, I showed you the light novels that I got, and I didn't have any of the transparent covers for that. So I needed to buy some, and the Amazon Japan is probably the best place I've found so far for maybe not cost, but I can at least get a pack of 100 that can last me quite a while and not have to, constantly reduce supplies. Because the other place I was getting it was CD Japan, and CD Japan had it in packs of 10, which kind of cost-wise was not a very good deal. So yeah, I essentially went to Amazon Japan to do the covers. And of course, because anything coming from Japan is going to be extremely expensive, I had to try to find a way to mitigate some of the costs or, make it more worth my time kind of thing. So, right. So I have the transparent covers for the light novels, and then I also needed the ones for the seinen size. So that is the slightly larger than the shonen novels, or shonen manga. I don't know why I keep... Anyway, so I needed some of the B6 as well. So I ended up getting the B6 size also. And so same thing, getting a pack of 100 is just much more cost effective than anything else. So yeah, those were the two basics of what I needed to get. And so I got that, and then that just left me with a problem of what to do outside of that, because previously I told myself I didn't want to start new series just because, it's a lot of money to do this. And I kind of wanted to stick to what I had, and I didn't want to spend a whole lot of money. And I also, you have to think about how much space you're using as you're collecting manga as well. So, that kind of went into my decision not to buy. But, you know, I needed something to fill the box with that was going to make things better, more cost efficient. And so I decided to try this series. This is Yuzuki Sanchi no Yon Kyodai. So it's basically a story about four brothers who are trying to make a life for themselves after they've lost their parents. You have, one brother who is an adult, and then he's raising his two brothers that are in middle school, and the baby brother that is a first grader. And so it's a slice of life, which I'm really kind of enjoying. And just even as a genre, I really kind of like, slice of life, like maybe not everything in it, because of course there's like, I would consider a lot of subgenres even within a genre, but things like this that are kind of about family and family life, I usually tend to really kind of enjoy. So as you can see, the transparent covers are on this because, like I said, a lot of things happened, and this is a unexpected re-record. But anyway, this is what I got from Amazon. And now we're going to move on to what I got for CD Japan. So this is the order from CD Japan. And, you know, after I purchased from Amazon, I just was kind of looking through again kind of what they had. And I found this one series that I was kind of interested in, but I didn't want to get it from Amazon Japan. So I went to CD Japan to see if they had it, and they did. And because it was going to be a much faster shipping process through CD Japan than it was Amazon, I decided to order it from that. And that series, of course, is this one right here. And it's called Torigakari ni 1-point advice shiteiku type no Yankee. That is a mouthful. It's such a mouthful. But essentially, it is a story about a man who essentially looks like a delinquent, has the scary face of someone who is, a ruffian. And, he's kind of going through his day making friends as they discover that he's actually a really nice guy because he loves to give advice. That's why the whole 1-point advice, that's why in pictures everyone's kind of, smiling when they're with him because it's because he turns out to be a really nice guy. And so I was kind of intrigued by the idea because, like I said, I kind of enjoy especially more mundane daily life kind of things, and this is kind of one of that. And like I said, the covers are also on this, which is okay. But yeah, I started reading the series, so I can say that I'm really kind of enjoying it right now, and I can't wait to keep going back through it, and seeing just sort of how his life's going to shape up and how, everything's going to continue to happen. Sorry, had to take a break to check on the child who should be napping. So, right, I got this series because I thought it was kind of interesting just in reading the reviews and just reading a little bit about it. But of course, with CD Japan, as with it seems like all kind of shopping in Japan, it's all about points. So I wanted to gather together a lot of points. I like the points because, if I make a larger purchase, then having the points just kind of helps mitigate some of that cost of bigger purchases. So yeah, I wanted to get the extra points on CD Japan. So I also added to my order this little beauty, which is Comey Can't Communicate. And this is a series that I've thought about in the past. Like I've seen it on regular Amazon in English, but I hadn't wanted to spend that kind of money on English manga. So, essentially it's been on my list, but I wasn't sure when or if I was ever going to start collecting it. So right now I have volume 1, and I'm I'm still kind of on the fence, but I'm kind of hoping that it will be a good start because I did read not a review. I read like a clip of the English version of it, and it already seemed like it was really good. So it probably is a series that I am going to like. And because I'm kind of at the point in my manga journey where the series that I do like, I'm having to do the purchase as they come out, and they don't always come out when I need them. So it'll kind of be the fill in the box kind of situation. So Comey can't communicate is likely one of those things that I will use to just kind of help, you know, offset some of the cost for me, because I have to acknowledge that it kind of sucks where you're spending, a small amount on one item and the shipping is like double the cost of the item. So, yeah, that's kind of what I mean when I say mitigating some of the costs for me. So, yeah, that is it for this video. And I suppose I'll see you on the next one. Bye.